Is that the dream to like either play with Karnivool or play Monolith or
playing with Karnivool would be like an absolute dream. Like I think we still have to pinch ourselves a little bit about getting the chance to record with Jono. To open for a band like that, I think just like the personal influence that they've had on our music, but also just like on our lives in general. Like so much of their music is like, really touched us.
It's really
so
special.
It would be very, very cool to play with them one day.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it will happen one day.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Come on, Karnivool.
Yeah.
Do it. Tell us about your sound. Any influences that, came into play when it came to deciding what kind of sound that you wanted to create?
Well, when we first decided that we wanted to start writing music, it was kind of inspired by Tool, very like riff-based. And then as we kind of listened to more music, we kind of discovered bands like King Crimson, Porcupine Tree, like the more proggy sort of stuff. And then eventually landed on Karnivool, who are Perth-based. And somehow, by some stroke of luck, we ended up with John Stockman producing our first couple of songs. So he definitely had a big influence on the sort of direction that we've taken.
I guess from a drumming perspective, again, like a massive King Gears fan as well. But also Midnight Oil, I think some of the stuff that they put out in the 80s, the album 10 to 1 has some like outrageous drumming on it, and the EP that they recorded, Species Deceases, they put together in like 5 days, and it's just like the rawest, like most like just heavy attack sounding drums.
Genre-wise, I've kind of gone through everything, but rock is kind of where it started, especially starting on electric bass seemed like the most obvious thing to do. So things from more in the pop world of like Muse, Dream Theater, kind of getting it a little bit more heavier, and then to Periphery somehow, Mars Volta, all that kind of stuff. But a lot of other influences that come out of my playing with this band. They're pretty lenient with my improvisatory elements, so a bit of jazz and R&B and Latin in there as well. So
oh my gosh, what a blend. That's amazing. And Perth acts. Maybe we'll go along and tell us about a Perth band that you're loving right now.
At the WA Music Fest, there was a band called Guild who have been around for quite a while. They used to be called the Wedges, and they've recently rebranded, but they just like blew our faces off. It was awesome. They've got 3 guitar players. They're playing the same riff, but like different iterations of the same riff. I had a chat to them about it, and they've like specifically like tailored their sound, and it's just like a wall of like doom sludgy riffs, and it's awesome.
First like show I ever went to as like an 18-year-old was a show here at the Rosemount, and Yomi Ship opened for Karnivool. And I remember being really, really psyched to see Karnivool, but I'd never heard of Yomi Ship before. And they're like a very psychedelic, progressive 3-piece. And they're, fully instrumental. They are, a lot of fun to go see live.
I guess I've recently been enjoying the indie scene a little bit. One in particular is Darling Joan. Great music, great storytelling, just interweaves these great rhythms and exciting chord progression. And one of the all-time favorites has got to be Grievous Bodily Calm, just being how electronic they do get, and those sounds and rhythms and grooves and the improvisatory elements of their music as well, just to die for.